Hi, I'm Alex from Social Pantry. I run a catering company and I'm on a mission to explain to you guys how simple and easy it can be to cook and entertain. Today, the recipe that we're going to cook is a beautiful salmon fillet salad, and that's served with pan-seared scallops, julienne baby carrots, spring onions, lamb's leaf and rocket salad. Okay, so the salad on top of the salmon is going to be cucumber. We're also going to have spring onion, baby carrot, and we're going to have edible flowers. If you want to use the top of baby carrots as a garnish, you're more than welcome. Some people like to eat it, some don't, but if you don't want to waste anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to have very, very thin cucumber slices. So with these baby carrots, they're absolutely gorgeous. We've got a big bunch from our veg supplier, but they're beautiful. Not only the contrast in colour, but these amazing stems that come with them. So we're going to pick the thinnest, longest ones because we're doing juliennes. What you might want to do is keep the top as a garnish. We're actually going to use edible flowers, but feel free to keep that and use that as a garnish on your dish. Okay, so we're going to just really gently peel, holding the top. Some people don't peel these, we often don't, in all honesty. We don't see a huge point of it, but if you're cooking at home and worried about it, then definitely do. So what we want is nice thin juliennes of all of the vegetables that we're putting on top of the salmon. The last one to do, which is kind of finishes the trio of the salad, is the spring onion. Okay, so here we've got the tail end of a salmon fillet. You can see that it's beautifully fresh, beautiful colour. I've left the skin on here. It's been descaled. There are a couple of little loose scales, but that doesn't matter. What we're going to do is we're going to portion this into two size bits. So really gently with long strokes, use your knife, use a really sharp knife, and that should just go straight through. Perfect, so that's one of our fillets for our first diner. Okay, so we're going to keep our salmon slightly on the rare side, so once it's in the pan, we don't want it to cook a huge amount. With the skin firmly on the bottom of the pan, what we're going to do is we're going to add in our scallops. Okay, these scallops have still got the roe on. We're going to do 2 per person. This dish cooks quite quickly once it starts going. You've got it on a high heat, so the heat's really coming through the bottom of the fish and the shellfish, right up. We're going to aim to keep the middle of the salmon fillet slightly on the rare side, so slightly pink. Salmon doesn't have to be cooked the whole way through. Okay, so once the salmon has cooked so it's nice and rare, get it out of your pan and you're just going to leave the scallops in. They're just going to carry on. Okay, so once your scallops are almost done, add in your baby carrots. What they'll do at this stage is that we'll just slightly soften them so they're al dente rather than completely raw. The butter from the salmon will completely engulf the carrots and it will give them just that additional, not only colour but also the flavour as well from the fish. Okay, so what we've done is we pan-seared our salmon, we've also pan-seared our scallops, and now we're going to make our salad. So in our salad we're going to pop some lamb's leaf, which is absolutely gorgeous, it's so delicate, absolutely beautiful. We're going to pop in our julienne of spring onions that we did earlier. We're also going to pop in our julienne of cucumber. And the herb that we're going to use is we're going to use a little bit of chopped dill, which we chopped earlier. We're going to use a little bit of coriander for the garnish. Okay, we're going to zest a bit of lemon, just a tiny little bit into it. And we want the salad, we're not going to use any dressing, we're just going to use olive oil and lemon juice, and that's going to really bring out the zing in it, and that's going to complement the scallops and the salmon really well. Okay, so to make our really little light dressing, what we're going to do is we're going to put in a tiny dash of olive oil. And you want really good extra virgin olive oil, the better flavour. Okay, we're going to put in a tiny bit of cracked black pepper. We're going to use a little bit of salt. And then last of all, before we add in our rocket, we're going to just put in a little bit of lemon juice. Squeeze it through your hand to collect any pips that come out. Perfect. You want about 3 or 4 tablespoons of lemon. Okay, so now we're going to add in a little bit of rocket. We're just going to really rustically rip the rocket and add that in. That's stalks and all. It's a really rustic salad. At this point, to bulk it out a bit, depending on how many people you're feeding, add in a bit more lamb's leaf and really get in there and toss the salad. You want all these beautiful flavours. You want the dill to coat the cucumber, the spring onion and the lemon to take each other. Lovely. So there we've got our gorgeous, completely green garnish salad for the salmon. So here's our salmon fillets, and you can see completely pink in the middle there. So really beautifully rare. The elegance and the treat from this dish comes from the scallops, which we're just going to place in the front. So I'm going to use these little, beautiful little edible flowers. I'm going to use the little orange ones just to complement the colours. Fantastic. So there we have it. Really simple, really easy. Pan-seared fillet of salmon with a julienne salad of spring onion, carrot, cucumber, and with some pan-seared scallops as well. Lovely.